it's Beck here with our junior church craft for this weekend. This week I've got something a little bit different, something I've found that's already partly prepared for us. The Bible story in our service this week is about a man called Nicodemus. So the craft is based around Nicodemus and some of the times when he appears in the Bible. So we'll think about that a little bit together today. So this craft activity comes from a website called Jesus Without Language, which has lots of free resources. And when I found it, I thought if we were meeting for junior church, this is what we would do. So here we go. If you want to find it and do it at home, then obviously you can. So this is the sheet from the website. The first time I did it, I printed it on both sides, but you need to print on two different pieces of paper or card. And then I have already cut out all those bits and pieces to speed us up. You're also going to need a paper plate, some glue and possibly a stapler to make things a bit easier. So here are my pieces all cut out. And I'll tell you about them and then we'll start to put them together. So this is Nicodemus. And we've got 3 of Nicodemus because he appears 3 times in the Bible, all of them in John's Gospel. On one of those times, which is the story in our Bible reading today, is in John 3. And it's when Nicodemus comes to talk to Jesus, and he comes to see Jesus in the night time. So this Nicodemus is going to go with our night scene. Jesus talks to Nicodemus, who's got some questions about faith and life and wants to find out more from Jesus about what the way is to come closer to God. Another time in the Bible, Nicodemus appears with some of his friends. So Nicodemus was something called a Pharisee. So he was a teacher of the law and would be one of the leaders of the Jewish people. And he came and talked to some of the other Jewish leaders, who are our 3 characters here. And this was at a time where the Jewish leaders were starting to get quite angry with Jesus and thinking they might want to arrest him. And Nicodemus actually stands up for him a little bit and says that perhaps in the Jewish law, people should be heard before they are judged. That's in John chapter 7. And then this here, hopefully you can see, is the tomb. And you can't quite see them, but there are 3 crosses here on the hill. So this is when Jesus was crucified and then his body came down from the cross. And you might remember a man called Joseph of Arimathea had the tomb and asked to take Jesus' body and put it in the tomb for his burial. And Nicodemus came to help him. So this picture of Nicodemus has got him with a little jar of spices because they were going to anoint Jesus' body and prepare him for burial. So he helped bring Jesus down from the cross. And to go with this picture, we've also got some other little bits. So we've got a tombstone and some grass and some rocks. So I'm going to put things together and you'll see hopefully how it works. You'll see that all of these characters have got little tabs on their bottoms, and what we're going to do is fold those back and they become like a little stand that the people can stand on, which we'll glue onto here. So we're going to fold all of the tabs. The ones that are coloured we fold one way and the plain ones we fold another way. So I will do that now. So this is the base for our craft. And what we're going to do is put our scenes together like this and stand them on here. So what we'll do is we'll staple together our 3 scenes. So we just work out which way they go. So we've got Nicodemus talking to Jesus at night time. I'm going to go here. This one says Nicodemus helps Jesus, puts Jesus' body in the tomb. So that's this one here. And then this one here is Nicodemus defends Jesus and asks him to listen to him. So So what we'll do is have our night time in our tomb. The next thing we need to do is to stick our scenery onto our base. And then we'll stick our people. So if you remember, Nicodemus defending Jesus is Nicodemus just with his staff and with his friends, the other Pharisees. And then our final step is to pop the whole thing onto a paper plate. So we'll pop lots of glue on the paper plate. And there we are. So there's our craft today about Nicodemus. So Nicodemus in our story today comes and talks to Jesus at night. He wants to find out more, but perhaps because he's a teacher and his friends don't really much like Jesus, he comes in secret at night time. And then through the Bible we hear other times where Nicodemus defends Jesus and where he comes and helps him his body down from the tomb. So a little bit like all of us, Nicodemus has a journey with Jesus where he learns from him and then wants to know more from him and be closer to him. I wonder what your journey with Jesus has been like in the last couple of weeks. I hope you have a good week this week, everyone. Bye-bye for now.